So what is going on, guys? Thank you for tuning in to another zombies video. Hopefully you're all having a fantastic day if you're playing Revelations. Let me know what you think about the map in the comment section below. I was about to mess up there, but today we have some interesting information about the storyline for Mob of the Dead, Revelations, Nikolai, Tank, or characters in Zombies. Now remember the secret mission that Richtofen has had, him collecting the blood vials at the end of ZETSUBOU no SHIMA. We know he's had these blood vials since before Origins, so clearly Richtofen knew about this plan that he's trying to back himself up against. He had this insurance policy in mind before Origins, before we even played the map. As to how he knew about all this right now is a mystery, but we do finally have some more clearance in our zombie storyline from a quote that Nikolai says when you enter the prison of Mob of the Dead. Take a listen to this and I'll be back after.
Though we have visited this prison, we did not stay longer than Richtofen required in order to advance his agenda, whatever it may be.
So, Nikolai says though we had visited this prison, we did not stay long enough than Richtofen had required in order to advance his agenda, whatever it may be. So Nikolai is telling us that our characters have been to Mob of the Dead, that Nikolai, DEMPSEY and Takio have been to Mob of the Dead. Now it's clear from Richtofen's blood vials, from the cell numbers that he has on them, that he has been to Mob. Before Origins, Richtofen teleported here and collected these blood vials. We already knew that, but at the end of ZETSUBOU no SHIMA, as I said, we know they teleported away for a few seconds. They went to, as they said in Garad Karovi, a few different locations, but one of these seemed to have been Mob of the Dead. As Nikolai says, they have been here before, but they didn't get to stay long enough, which is what Richtofen wanted. Richtofen wanted to stay here longer when they travelled here, but for some reason couldn't. Maybe it was because if he stayed longer, Monty would have found out, or the plan would have messed up, and so it seemed like our characters were only here for a few seconds, but this now tells us that when they travelled away in ZETSUBOU no SHIMA, Mob of the Dead was at least one of the locations that they came to, and when they came back, we know they came back with blood vials, so we can assume that at least one or two, maybe even all of the blood vials that our characters have are from Mob of the Dead, which if that's the case is awesome. We know the ones that Richtofen has are from our Mob of the Dead characters, but the blood vials that our other three characters have, Takio, DEMPSEY and Nikolai, don't have any cell numbers on them. So whose blood they have, we are not sure, but this now tells us they have been to Mob of the Dead. It's also interesting to note that Richtofen, the second time that he came here with our crew, wanted to stay for longer. It seems he wanted to do a lot more than he was able. What that was, we don't know. Whether that is going to affect his insurance policy, affect his plan, again, is unsure. This now brings us a bit of safety to our minds, the fact that we know at least one of the locations that our characters were up to and what they were doing. They have been to Mob. There's also another quote where DEMPSEY talks to Richtofen and he says,
"So answer me honestly, just how much of this chaos is your fault? Did our little trip to Alcatraz have anything to do with it?"
Be quiet, Dempsey. I told you, that's our little secret.
Okay, Richtofen, be honest with me. Is it your fault that this whole situation has gone messed up, that everything has gone wrong? Did our little trip to Alcatraz have anything to do with it? And Richtofen replies, "Be quiet, Dempsey, that is our little secret." Now, obviously, Revelations isn't finished. There's so much more to find, so expect more information on Mob of the Dead and what our characters were doing. But for now, this is what we have, and I think it's freaking awesome. So if you enjoyed the video, leave a like rating. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Make sure you are subscribed, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.